Power 1017, the hottest music, 707. It's Post Malone, Motley Crue. Yes, another Governor's Ball Music Festival artist. Shout out to everybody for texting in the keyword NYC to 302-858-5117. You guys are all qualified. Amanda Gordon in Ocean View, congratulations. T. Benjamin in Seaford. Lee Beret in Georgetown. S. Boyd in Seaford. Michelle Lofton in Millsboro. Nicole Winstead in Laurel. Jeff Chu in Salisbury. And Jamie Evans in Seaford. Mm-hmm. You guys are all qualified. We'll give away those Governor Ball Music Festival passes coming up on August the 31st. Real quick, Jess, you get the full rundown.
Yeah, we want to send you to NYC for the Governor's Ball Music Festival. So, takes place on Friday, September 24th through Sunday, September 26th at Citi Field. Post Malone is going to be there, Billie Eilish, 21 Savage, Young Thug, A$AP Rocky, J Balvin, and many, many more. And to win your passes, listen up right here for your cue to text in NYC to 302-858-5117, and we will give you the cue. And then we're going to play a Governor's Ball artist like we just did. And then you're going to have the length of that song to text in and get qualified. It's just that easy.
All right, very good. Coming up in the next 10 minutes or so, we have Sarah Haynes checking in. Hosted The Chase on ABC.
Okay.
So we'll talk to her. She also hosted The View, just in case you didn't know who she was. So we'll go ahead and talk to her on the hotline. Also, we got Power Traffic. We got a 47 ABC update question of the day. So real quick, go into Rofo yesterday.
Okay.
And the one over here, it's in Delaware, they don't have plastic bags.
That's right. Yeah.
Now, the one at home, Maryland has plastic bags.
Yes.
The one here doesn't, but they have paper bags
At the self-checkout.
at the self-checkout.
Yes.
Okay, so I go and
I think I know where you're going with this, but
why are you laughing?
because it happened to me too. But go
Okay,
ahead.
well, there's two different. There's two different sizes. There's two different size bags.
Here's Bill at the self-checkout. I already know. All right,
Yes.
here's Bill. And it like gets this weird air thing in it, and then at the
Yes.
bottom it's all like
Yes.
crumbled.
I
like-
hate it.
Like the folded part.
I hate it.
So you're
Yeah.
right, and then you get it up. All right, so here it is. It's up. You have your stuff.
Yep.
You know, you're putting
Now,
it in.
I do like the self-checkout.
And you're like, trying to make sure it's stacked in there, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because after you check out and you do everything and you're getting the bag, you're like trying to hold it underneath.
Like I'm leaving the grocery store. And it's a freaking Wawa.
And don't
I
you
mean,
dare-
Rofo.
Don't you dare grab it by the top right here, because if you do that, the whole thing
Well,
rips.
just picture this. Okay? I go up to Rofo. Again, I like the
gosh.
self-checkout because I can it's a quick scan and go.
Right.
Quick. I like it.
Yes.
And you don't have to worry about waiting.
Yes.
And there's like 6 of them, 5 of them, whatever it is. All right, so I get up there and all right, I have my receipt from lunch,
Okay.
from the food. I still got to go pick that up real quick.
Yeah.
I have 2 chip bags and I have
Okay.
2 drinks. So it's 4 things. So for my wife and I. So and then I got to go get 2 sandwiches. And that's all it was. It was just a sandwich. Okay, we get the chicken sandwich up there.
Okay.
All right, so I go to check out, and I see the 2 size bags. So then I'm like, all right, which one do I get? So I grab the bigger one because I'm thinking, all right, well, I got these 2 bags of chips, and then I'm into the Royal Farms brand,
Yeah.
and they're a little bit bigger, it seems like. So I'm like, maybe I'll grab the bigger one, but I didn't want to look like I'm walking out with a whole big bag of groceries. I'm like, no, you know what? Let me try the little one.
Oh no.
But then I'm like, wait a minute. Let me just grab the big one just in case. So I go to pick up the big one, and I go to open it up. Now, instead of sitting there doing like you were saying, like shaking it, I just put my hand in it to kind of
Okay.
like flatten it out.
All right.
Well,
And your hand went through the bottom.
right through the bottom. There's already a hole in it. Already. I didn't even know. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I know.
So I'm like, all right, so I got to take that one. I just put it down. Put it down beside. Okay? So that was the first thing. So then at that point, I don't know what made me like switch up and go to the small bag,
Oh boy.
but I'm like, let me just go to the small bag. That's
Let me
fine.
just use a different one.
Yeah.
Right.
So I grabbed the small bag. So I start scanning. I put my drink. I'm like, oh, this will fit. This stuff will fit. It's all good. It's all good. So I go to put my drinks in there. I go to put stuff the bags in there, and there's not that much room.
No, there isn't.
But at that point, I've already got my stuff in
I
the
know, but
bag.
look, the small
and
one's
I
like
didn't.
for a drink and a chip.
Well, yeah, I know. And I didn't want
I
to.
always go with the bigger one, but it's big and bulky.
Yes.
And it's not good quality.
Yeah.
You're-
I already know. And I already made a hole in one of them.
And then you're like this because it doesn't all
Yes.
fit in there right. So everything's like wobbling. At
All
the
right,
bottom.
well-
Oh gosh.
I
know.
went
I
with
already
the
know.
small one, and it's already overpacked.
Yeah,
and I
it's
still got
jammed.
to go get my 2 sandwiches.
Yes.
So I go get the 2. So I take it and I go get the 2 sandwiches, and by that time, there's no rolling it over to hold it.
Right. No,
So
I
I'm
get it.
holding it like this.
No.
And the stuff's kind of like coming out the top. So I'm afraid it's gonna like rip.
Oh, it's gonna rip.
Yeah. So
you can't hold them by the
So
top.
finally, I get the sandwiches. I put them in there. I'm holding it. I'm walking out, and I thank God I made it back here
Oh god.
without having to
No,
worry
you
about.
have to hold. You have to
Well, when I walked
like
across the
tuck
parking
it
lot
like
here,
a football.
well, when I got back here
Yeah.
with our lunch, I'm walking like
You have to.
like I was like holding groceries. I just went grocery shopping. So that was that.
You have to.
Okay, so
You have to.
I say that story because we talk about the shortages and all this. Really, that had nothing to do with the shortages. But speaking of bags, McDonald's has warned workers
What?
that they are facing a shortage of paper to go bags.
No way. What?
Yes, and straws. Paper to go bags and straws.
What's going on?
The fast food chain urged restaurant owners to limit orders from suppliers because orders are already surpassing last year's numbers, which were already high due to the increase in takeout orders from the pandemic. But the company insists the customers should not see a disruption in service.
Oh my gosh. So possibly you're saying when
So
I
we switch
order
over.
my-
So we switch over from plastic to paper. Now we got a freaking paper shortage.
when I get my number 10, they're just gonna hand it to me.
Yeah, they're just gonna do like they did at the other joint I went to, and you get like 15 things, you put them up on the counter, and they just push them forward to you. You're like, can I get a bag? Oh, you can purchase one. Purchase a
You
bag.
can purchase a bag for 99 cents.
What? Purchase one.
Oh, you sure can.
I just purchased $25 worth of stuff. What do you mean purchase a bag now? So
Oh gosh.
that's where we at.
Wow. I know this is going to sound so bad. But I still have not taken my own bags into the store and reused them.
Who takes their own bag
Some
into the
people
store?
do. That's what we're supposed
What do you mean
to be
it's
doing.
Nah, what do you mean it's going to sound bad? Who takes their bag into the
'Cause
store?
I'm supposed to be,
No,
part of this.
they have it. They have alternatives. You don't got to do that. They have alternatives now.
I just, I guess we're supposed to be doing that. I mean,
Wow.
I never have.
I'm not part of the supposed to be.
I've never done it.
Are you? I'm not
Does
part
that
of the.
sound bad? Is that bad?
No,
everybody?
because I'm not part of the supposed to be group. Hi, I'm a supposed to be.
Is that bad?
Hi, I'm a supposed to be. Are you a
Gosh,
supposed to be?
Because when you go to the grocery store, they will ask you. Clearly, you see me with my cart. I just emptied all the groceries on the belt, and I don't have any bags on me. They ask every time, will you be using your own bags?
Excuse me?
And I say no,
What do you want me to pull up? Never mind.
but they ask every time.
7:17. It's the Bill and Jessica show. Here's Wid Kid. Good morning.
I want that girl, she get